What if everything you know about the most iconic figures in history is just the tip of the iceberg? Thoth, the enigmatic Egyptian god, might not just be a mythological figure, but an Anunnaki extraterrestrial who left a legacy so vast that it echoes to this day. Even more surprising is the theory that suggests Jesus Christ, the central figure of Christianity, was one of the incarnations of this ancient being. A being whose wisdom shaped entire civilizations, possessing the advanced knowledge needed to build the pyramids, create rejuvenation chambers, and even influence sacred scriptures. Get ready for a journey where mythology, history, and science intertwine in a narrative that challenges everything we thought we knew about our gods and heroes. If you've ever wondered about the hidden mysteries of ancient civilizations and the secrets they might conceal, this is the moment to dive into knowledge that few have dared to explore. When we think of Thoth, the Egyptian deity associated with wisdom and knowledge, it's easy to picture him as a mythological figure confined to ancient imagination. However, there is a fascinating theory that presents him in a new light. Thoth might not just be a mythological entity, but an Anunnaki extraterrestrial from Atlantis. This ancient civilization, widely mentioned in legends and mythology, is believed to have been an advanced center of knowledge and technology, with inhabitants who mastered secrets that elude modern understanding. Thoth, with his unprecedented wisdom, is said to have migrated to Earth and, through unknown means, transferred his consciousness into human avatars. According to this theory, one of these avatars might have been Jesus Christ. This idea may sound radical, but when we analyze the similarities between the teachings of Thoth and Christ, the connection begins to take shape. Both are seen as bearers of transcendent wisdom, preaching love, truth, and the pursuit of the divine. Is this merely a coincidence? Or could it be that throughout history, Thoth's presence continued to manifest in different eras and cultures? The fact that he is considered an Anunnaki, one of the gods supposedly from the stars, adds a layer of complexity to his story. He wouldn't just be an Egyptian god, but a central figure in the narrative of ancient civilizations that believed in the intervention of superior beings. As we delve into this theory, the possibility arises that Thoth used Atlantis as an advanced base of operations, influencing civilizations such as the Egyptian and Sumerian. This influence could be seen in how the ancient Egyptians understood the universe and structured their society. The construction of the pyramids, for instance, still intrigues scholars and enthusiasts of ancient mysteries. If Thoth really were an extraterrestrial being, perhaps he had access to technologies and knowledge that made these monumental constructions possible. This hypothesis connects Thoth to a network of knowledge and abilities that transcend what we consider possible. The most intriguing aspect of this theory is the idea of consciousness transfer. Imagine Thoth, a being from an advanced civilization, choosing human avatars in different eras to continue spreading his wisdom. Jesus Christ, with his message of love and redemption, could be one of these avatars, bringing to Earth not just spiritual teachings but also fragments of ancient, extraterrestrial wisdom. If this theory holds any truth, the history of humanity is far richer and more complex than we imagine, involving gods, heroes, and legendary figures who might, in fact, be visitors from other worlds. And so, this mystery unfolds, leading us to question everything we know about mythology, history, and ancient civilizations. Through Thoth, we encounter a puzzle that drives us to explore the boundaries of human knowledge and rediscover ancient legends and gods from a new perspective. But what if the Emerald Tablets, which are intimately connected to Thoth, contain the answers to these mysteries? The Emerald Tablets, shrouded in mystery and reverence, are often described as texts containing the deepest and most advanced knowledge of humanity. They are estimated to be around 36,000 years old, far older than any known religious scripture. Believed to have been written by Thoth, these tablets house secrets that go beyond common understanding, and some believe they were the foundation of many religious and philosophical traditions that shaped ancient civilizations. But what exactly is contained within these tablets that makes them so special and timeless? It is said that the Emerald Tablets contain instructions on immortality, the nature of the soul, and the true structure of the universe. Imagine, for a moment, having access to knowledge so profound that it could alter the perception of reality. Throughout the centuries, many scholars and mystics have sought the emerald tablets in their quest for enlightenment and power. Some, like Isaac Newton, were deeply influenced by the hidden concepts within the tablets, seeing them as the key to unlocking the mysteries of the cosmos and the essence of life. The connection between the tablets and Thoth suggests that this knowledge was not merely a human creation, but something transmitted from a much more advanced civilization. Moreover, the emerald tablets may have served as a manual for those seeking to transcend human limitations. These texts are believed to offer insights into the transmutation of matter and spirit, practices we now associate with alchemy. This art, persecuted as heresy during the Middle Ages, may have had its roots in the ancient wisdom of Thoth. It's no coincidence that many alchemists mention the emerald tablets in their writings, searching within them for the philosopher's stone, the mythical substance capable of granting immortality and turning any metal into gold. But it wasn't just alchemists and scientists who were drawn to this ancient wisdom. Great conquerors and leaders, such as Alexander the Great, also sought the emerald tablets in their hunger for power and knowledge. Alexander, who believed himself to be descended from gods, may have seen the tablets as a way to legitimize his reign and secure his immortality. This quest for lost knowledge is not exclusive to historical figures. Even today, there are those who dedicate their lives to unraveling the secrets of the emerald tablets, believing they hold the power to transform the destiny of humanity. Thus, the legend of the emerald tablets continues to fascinate and inspire. They are more than just ancient texts. They are a link between the earthly and the divine, between the human and the extraterrestrial. If Thoth truly wrote these tablets, then he left us an invaluable gift, a map to explore the depths of the universe and the soul. And who knows? Perhaps Jesus Christ used this wisdom to illuminate his own spiritual journey, connecting the emerald tablets to his divine mission on earth. When we look at the figure of Jesus Christ, the focus often falls on his message of love, forgiveness, and redemption. However, an intriguing theory suggests that Christ was, in fact, an incarnation of Thoth, the Egyptian deity. This idea might seem absurd at first glance, but when we examine the connections between Jesus' teachings and the wisdom contained in the emerald tablets, surprising parallels emerge. If Thoth, as many believe, was an Anunnaki being, then it is possible that his mission on Earth extended across various eras, taking different forms to guide humanity. The wisdom Jesus conveyed in his parables and teachings echoes many of the ideas found in the emerald tablets. Jesus spoke about the eternal nature of the soul, the importance of unconditional love, and the power of faith, concepts that Thoth also addressed in his vast works. It is believed that Jesus possessed a deep understanding of the nature of the universe, similar to what Thoth shared with his followers. If we consider the idea that Thoth, as an immortal being, could transfer his consciousness into different human avatars, then it's not so far-fetched to imagine that Jesus might have been one of these manifestations. Furthermore, Jesus' ability to perform miracles, such as healing the sick and raising the dead, can be seen as an extension of the esoteric knowledge that Thoth possessed. The emerald tablets mention practices that transcend natural laws, suggesting that those who master this wisdom can achieve extraordinary feats. If Jesus was an incarnation of Thoth, these miracles could be understood as the direct application of this ancient knowledge. Jesus, like Thoth, was not merely preaching a new philosophy. He was demonstrating the power of this wisdom through his actions. The idea of Jesus as an incarnation of Thoth also raises questions about the greater purpose of his mission on Earth. If Thoth sought to elevate human consciousness and guide humanity into a new era of enlightenment, then Jesus might have been the vehicle for this message at a critical point in history. His crucifixion and resurrection could symbolize not only the triumph over death, but also the continuity of Thoth's mission across the ages. In this way, Jesus would have perpetuated Thoth's legacy, spreading his wisdom in a form adapted to the cultural and spiritual context of his time. This theory, though challenging, prompts us to reconsider the figure of Jesus and the depth of his teachings. If he indeed carried the essence of Thoth, then his message is even more vast and multifaceted than we imagined. The connections between Christian traditions and ancient esoteric texts like the Emerald Tablets invite us to explore the intersections of different religions and mythologies, revealing a rich and complex tapestry of beliefs that span time and space. Thus, we begin to see Thoth not just as an Egyptian deity, but as a spiritual mentor whose teachings endure through the ages, influencing even the most iconic figures in history. As we ponder this idea, the question arises: how many other avatars of Thoth might have walked among us, hidden in legends, fairy tales, or the ancient religions themselves? Throughout history, the fascination with hidden knowledge has driven great figures, inspiring their achievements and shaping significant events. Alexander the Great, for example, was not just a conqueror, but also an unyielding seeker of ancient wisdom. During his campaigns, he avidly searched for artifacts and texts containing the knowledge of the gods, and some accounts suggest he sought the Emerald Tablets themselves, believing they held secrets capable of granting him immortality and absolute power. But Alexander was not the only one drawn to the magnetism of these relics. Many others followed in his footsteps over the centuries. Isaac Newton, one of the greatest scientists in history, was also profoundly influenced by the Emerald Tablets and the teachings attributed to Thoth. Although he is widely recognized for his contributions to physics and mathematics, Newton dedicated a significant part of his life to the study of alchemy and esoteric texts. He believed that the laws of the universe were encoded in ancient writings, and that by deciphering them, he could understand the secrets of creation and matter. To Newton, the Emerald Tablets were not merely mystical texts, but manuals offering insight into the structure of the cosmos and the potential of the human mind. These historical accounts show us that the knowledge hidden within the Emerald Tablets influenced not only philosophy, but also the development of science and culture. The tablets, which supposedly contain teachings on transmutation, immortality, and the balance between body and soul, were seen as the key to unlocking superhuman abilities and a deeper understanding of the universe. It is fascinating to think that such important figures as Alexander and Newton might have shaped their actions and discoveries based on texts attributed to an Egyptian deity, possibly of extraterrestrial origin. The influence of this hidden knowledge wasn't confined to those seeking power or scientific understanding. Many secret societies and mystical orders, such as the Freemasons and the Rosicrucians, were also founded on the principles of the Emerald Tablets. These groups, which preserved and transmitted esoteric knowledge throughout the centuries, believed that Thoth's teachings contained the keys to spiritual enlightenment and self-mastery. For them, the study and practice of the teachings within the tablets were seen as a path to transcend human limitations and achieve a state of unity with the divine. Thus, the impact of the Emerald Tablets, and by extension, the teachings of Thoth, resonates throughout history, influencing leaders, scientists, and secret societies alike. The search for these texts was not merely a quest for knowledge, but for power, enlightenment, and perhaps a glimpse of immortality. And when we consider the legacy of these tablets, we begin to realize that they may have shaped more than just a few brilliant minds. They might have influenced the course of civilization itself. But what if the quest for immortality, central to Thoth's teachings, wasn't just symbolic but literal? The Emerald Tablets, with their enigmas and profound secrets, mention concepts that challenge modern understanding, such as the idea of rejuvenation and immortality. According to legends, Thoth mastered techniques that allowed him to transcend death and maintain his youth for ages. Through special rejuvenation chambers, he could restore his body, remaining eternally young and vigorous. This concept, which might seem like something out of a science fiction story, finds surprising parallels in contemporary scientific research, such as the 2045 Avatar Project, which aims to transfer human consciousness into non-biological hosts in an attempt to achieve immortality. These rejuvenation chambers, mentioned in ancient texts, are described as places of power where the human body could be regenerated and revitalized. Imagine if these chambers actually existed, hidden deep within ancient temples or buried in ruins yet to be discovered. The techniques that Thoth supposedly mastered could have given rise to the legends of fountains of youth, which appear in various mythologies and folklore around the world. And what if these myths were not mere fantasies, but echoes of a lost technology that could prolong life almost indefinitely? Modern science, while still far from fully unraveling the mystery of aging, has made notable strides in this direction. Research into telomeres, cellular regeneration, and consciousness transfer suggests that one day we may be able to slow down or even reverse the aging process. Thoth, with his ancient wisdom, seems to have understood these principles millennia ago. The 2045 Avatar Project, which seeks to create robotic avatars to host human consciousness, is an attempt to make real what the Emerald Tablets and other esoteric sources have long suggested: the transcendence of human physical limitations. This quest for immortality, both in antiquity and today, reflects the human desire to overcome death and achieve a state of eternal existence. However, the question that arises is, would immortality truly bring happiness and fulfillment? Thoth's teaching suggests that the true goal is not merely to live forever, but to live in harmony with universal laws, seeking a balance between body, mind, and spirit. Perhaps, then, the secret of rejuvenation and immortality lies not just in the preservation of the physical body, but in the evolution of consciousness and the understanding of life's greater purpose. Theories about rejuvenation and immortality lead us to reflect on the hidden potential of humanity and how far this lost knowledge might take us. If Thoth indeed mastered these techniques, what else might he have left for us in the Emerald Tablets? Perhaps, hidden among the texts, are clues that could help us discover not just how to live longer, but how to achieve a truly enlightened existence. And if this ancient wisdom can influence our modern efforts, what more might we uncover as we explore the origins of the tablets and the teachings of Thoth? The wisdom contained within the Emerald Tablets is astonishing not only because of its content, but also due to its antiquity. These texts are estimated to be around 36,000 years old, a time frame that far predates the Bible and other known religious traditions. This timeline suggests that the Emerald Tablets carry the essence of a primordial knowledge that may have laid the foundation for human civilization from its very inception. If we consider this hypothesis, then the impact of Thoth and his teachings on the history of humanity is even deeper and more enduring than we might have imagined. This period of 36,000 years takes us back to an era when ancient civilizations, now almost forgotten, may have flourished. Many of these cultures possibly had direct contact with Thoth, or at least with the teachings he left behind in the Emerald Tablets. This remote age, predating even the rise of Sumer in Egypt, may have been a time of great spiritual and technological advancement, where humans lived in harmony with cosmic laws that elude us today. In this context, the Emerald Tablets would be more than just texts. They would be relics of a lost golden age. The impressive span of 36,000 years also raises questions about how this knowledge managed to survive across so many eras without being lost. The Emerald Tablets are not just fragments of history. They are silent witnesses to thousands of years of human evolution. Perhaps the secret of their preservation lies in the very nature of the texts, which may have been written in a language or material so advanced that it resisted time and the elements. Or perhaps the tablets were guarded and protected by secret orders, fully aware of the power that this knowledge held and continues to hold over humanity. If the tablets indeed date back 36,000 years, this implies that Thoth, or the civilization he was part of, possessed an understanding of the universe that defied the very linearity of time. This ancient wisdom could have been the source of many myths and legends that permeate the cultures of ancient civilizations. Legends about gods who came from the stars, about lost technologies, and about immortality. Thoth, as a guardian of this knowledge, would have ensured that this wisdom reached future generations, passing through the filters of time and adapting to different cultures. This 36,000-year legacy prompts us to reconsider our own history and the origins of human civilization. If the Emerald Tablets influenced so many traditions over the millennia, what else could be hidden within these ancient texts? Perhaps within the tablets, there are not only spiritual teachings, but also practical instructions that could have revolutionized humanity if fully understood. And if the extent of this wisdom is so vast, how many other lost or hidden texts attributed to Thoth might be waiting to be discovered, taking us even deeper into ancient history and the civilizations that shaped the world? The number 36,525 is not just a curious detail. It represents an astonishing quantity of books that, according to the Egyptian priest Manetho, were said to have been written by Thoth. Imagine the vast knowledge that could be contained in over 36,000 volumes, each possibly addressing different aspects of existence, from the workings of the universe to the mysteries of the human soul. This number makes us reflect on the depth and breadth of Thoth's legacy, suggesting that he was not just a sage, but a true architect of knowledge, dedicated to sharing his wisdom with humanity. If these 36,525 books really existed, where are they now? It's possible that many of these texts were lost to time, destroyed in cataclysms, or hidden by those who feared the power they contained. However, it is also possible that some of this knowledge has survived, fragmented in manuscripts, carvings, or even in the oral traditions that have persisted through the ages. Perhaps some of these works are still hidden in secret libraries or sacred sites around the world, waiting to be rediscovered. The idea that such a vast amount of knowledge could be lost or hidden is both fascinating and challenging, inviting us to continue the search for these works. If these books were to be found, they could completely transform our understanding of history and human knowledge. Each volume could offer insights on a variety of topics: science, philosophy, magic, spirituality, and even technology. Thoth, being associated with both writing and wisdom, would have compiled a true treasure trove of information, conveying not just abstract ideas but also practical guidance on how to live in harmony with cosmic laws. It's possible that many of the advancements we attribute to other ancient cultures, like the Greeks or Babylonians, might actually have their roots in the teachings of Thoth. The exact number of 36,525 books is also intriguing. Could this number have a hidden meaning related to cycles of time, sacred numerology, or even the geometry of the universe? We know that ancient civilizations, like the Egyptians, placed great importance on numbers and the symbolism behind them. Therefore, this number may not have been chosen randomly, but as a reference to a deeper knowledge that goes beyond the simple act of writing and cataloging. Perhaps by deciphering the symbolism behind this number, we can come closer to understanding the true purpose and meaning of Thoth's work. Considering the vastness of this literary legacy, it's almost inevitable that some of these books have directly influenced the development of religions and philosophies throughout history. After all, if Thoth really wrote 36,525 books, many of them might have served as the basis for sacred texts that still guide the lives of millions of people today. And if we consider that only a small fraction of this knowledge has already had such a significant impact, imagine what could happen if more of these texts were discovered and revealed to the world. But what about the Emerald Tablets? Are they just a fraction of this immense literary treasure? Or could there be many more tablets hidden in secret places? The idea that there are more than 30,000 tablets associated with Thoth, many of which are hidden in secret locations, sparks an irresistible curiosity. If the Emerald Tablets, known for their immense power and wisdom, represent only a small part of this vast collection, then what else could be hidden in the other 30,000 tablets? This staggering number suggests the existence of an incalculable amount of knowledge that remains inaccessible to most, guarded in ancient temples, lost libraries, or, as some speculate, even in the Vatican archives, away from prying eyes and modern scholars. These tablets, if they truly exist in such a number, might contain information that transcends anything we currently know. Imagine the possibility of texts that address everything from the secrets of creation to advanced technologies that enabled the construction of ancient wonders like the pyramids. If these tablets indeed document Thoth's teachings, then each one could be an essential piece of a puzzle that reveals the true history of human civilization and the universe. The preservation and concealment of these tablets may have been a deliberate strategy, intended to protect knowledge so powerful that, in the wrong hands, it could alter the course of history. The idea that many of these tablets are hidden in secret locations, such as the Vatican archives, is not hard to imagine. Throughout the centuries, powerful institutions have accumulated and protected artifacts and texts they deem dangerous or subversive. If the tablets contain information that challenges the established narratives of history or religion, it's understandable that they have been kept from the public. Perhaps, among these texts, are detailed explanations of the nature of time, control of matter, and even communication with beings from other dimensions. Each of these tablets could be a key to unlocking aspects of human knowledge that are currently beyond our comprehension. The search for these hidden treasures has been the subject of numerous theories and expeditions. From underground temples in Egypt to secret caves in Tibet, explorers and mystics have tried for centuries to find these tablets and uncover their secrets. Many believe that those who manage to access this knowledge will gain nearly unlimited power, capable of transforming humanity. But the question remains, are we ready to deal with what these tablets might reveal? Or is there a reason why this knowledge has been kept secret for so long? The potential discovery of these tablets could lead to a profound shift in our understanding of the world. Yet it also brings a heavy responsibility. The knowledge they contain could be a double-edged sword, offering enlightenment and power, but also posing risks if misused. It's possible that the keepers of these secrets have safeguarded them not just to preserve them, but to protect humanity from truths that we may not yet be prepared to face. Whether we are ready to unlock this ancient wisdom remains an open question, one that may determine the future course of our civilization. Finally, the search for these 30,000 tablets is ultimately a quest for the truth about the nature of reality and human potential. If Thoth truly wrote all these tablets, then he left humanity a legacy that is both a blessing and a challenge. Discovering and understanding the content of these tablets could lead us into a new era of enlightenment, where science, spirituality, and philosophy unite in a cohesive vision of the universe. And so, with the Emerald Tablets as just the beginning, we are left to ponder what else might be waiting to be discovered, hidden in the shadows of history and the depths of time. After exploring these theories that challenge conventional logic, the question that arises is, are you willing to expand the horizons of your understanding of history and the universe? If Thoth truly influenced the course of humanity, whether as an Egyptian deity, an extraterrestrial, or even in the figure of Jesus Christ, then we have at our disposal a wealth of knowledge and mysteries just waiting to be unraveled. How can you apply this ancient wisdom to your own life? Perhaps the answer lies in seeking balance, truth, and self-knowledge, just as these great masters have taught us. So, ask yourself, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you continue your quest for answers, exploring these mysteries on your own? Don't let these secrets be lost to time. And if you want to keep learning and uncovering these enigmas, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. There's so much more to discover, and together, we can continue this fascinating journey through history, mythology, and beyond.